My heart within me is broken because of the prophets on my bone shake. I am like a drunken man and like a man whom wine has overcome because of the Lord and because of his holy word. For the land is full of adulterers, for because of a curse the land mourns. The pleasant places of the wilderness are dried up. The course of life is evil, and their mind is not right. For both prophet and priest to profane. Yes, in my house I have found their wickedness, says the Lord. Therefore their ways shall be to them like slippery ways. In the darkness they shall be driven on and fall in them. For I will bring disaster on them, the year of their punishment, says the Lord. Woe to you, priests and false prophets. And I have seen folly in the prophets of Samaria. They prophesied by Baal and caused my people Israel to err. Also I have seen a horrible thing in the prophets of Jerusalem. They commit adultery and walk in lies. They also strengthen the hands of evildoers, so that no one turns back from his wickedness. All of them are like Sodom to me, and her inhabitants like Gomorrah. Therefore thus says the Lord of hosts concerning the prophets, behold, I will feed them with wormwood, and make them drink the water of God. For from the prophets of Jerusalem profaneness has gone out into all the land. Woe to you, priests and false prophets. Do not listen to the words of the prophets who prophesy to you. They make you worthless. They speak the vision of their own heart, not from the mouth of the Lord. They continually say to those who despise me, the Lord has said, you shall have peace. And to everyone who walks according to the dictates of his own heart, they say no evil shall come upon you. For who has stood in the counsel of the Lord, and has perceived and heard his word? Who has marked his word and heard it? Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord has gone forth in fury, a violent whirlwind. It will violently fall on the head of the wicked. The anger of the Lord will not turn back until he has executed and performed the thoughts of his heart. In the latter days you will understand it perfectly. I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied. But if they had stood in my counsel and caused my people to hear my words, then they would have turned them from their evil way and from the evil of their doings. And my God near at hand, says the Lord, and not a God afar off. Can anyone hide himself in secret places? So I shall not see him, says the Lord. Do I not fill heaven and earth, says the Lord? I have heard what the prophets have said, who prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed. How long will this be in the heart of the prophets who prophesy lies? Indeed, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart. Yes, they try to make my people forget my name by their dreams, which everyone tells to his neighbor. And their father forgot my name for Baal. The prophet who has a dream, let him tell a dream. And he who has my word, let him speak my word faithfully. What is the chaff to the wheat? Is not my word like a fire, says the Lord, and like a hammer that breaks the rock in pieces? Therefore, behold, I am against the prophets, says the Lord, who steal my words, every one from his neighbor. Behold, I am against the prophets, says the Lord, who use their tongues and say, he says. Behold, I am against those who prophesy false dreams, says the Lord, and tell them and cause my people to err by their lies and their recklessness. Yet I did not send them or command them, therefore they shall not profit this people at all. So when these people of the prophet or the priest ask you, saying, what is the oracle of the Lord? You shall say to them, what oracle? I will leave and forsake you, says the Lord. And as for the prophet and the priest and the people who say, the oracle of the Lord, I will leave and punish that man in his house. Since every one of you shall say to his neighbor and every one to his brother, what has the Lord answered, and what has the Lord spoken? Woe to you, priests and false prophets. And the oracle of the Lord you shall mention no more, for every man's word will be his oracle, for you have perverted the words of the living God, the Lord of hosts our God. Thus you shall say to the prophet, who has the Lord answered you, and what has the Lord spoken? But since you say the oracle of the Lord, therefore thus says the Lord, because you say this word, the oracle of the Lord, and I have sent to you, saying, do not say the oracle of the Lord. Therefore, behold, I, even now, will utterly forget you and forsake you in the city that I gave you and your fathers, and will cut you out of my presence. And I will bring an everlasting reproach upon you, and a perpetual shame which shall not be forgotten.